live? Mm-hmm. Harrison had some other great points. One of our great researchers and talk show host at InfoWars. And we're here at my 1-year-old daughter's first birthday tonight. My family's all in there. Harrison's missing out on his girlfriend. So I'm not going to go too long here. But we had a senior federal district circuit judge coming out saying, who's overseeing all the Mueller investigation, it's all a fraud, that's an attempted coup on the president. That's pretty bombshell. But then I was thinking about Kanye and how I never pay attention to pop culture. I should pay attention more to it because that's where the brainwash is going on. And I saw like the gay fish stuff, 5 years ago or whatever. But I started listening to his music. Man, this is some really pretty good, relaxing rap. Like every Kanye song's good. Not great, some are great, but they're all good. Most Kanye's in that class. That's my opinion. But I'm not into celebrities. I've already seen it. I've already done it. I was in movies 15 years ago. Hollywood tried to get me, and I produced Loose Change. I'm not telling you what I've done. Oh, I'm so great. I'm glad that I rejected all that. But I've seen Snoop Dogg come out and put out whiteface of Kanye looking, oh, he's a white guy. That's so racist. Plus, Kanye's not saying that. He's saying, let's all come together. Let's transcend. It's in the WikiLeaks. The globals want to keep that going. But the reason I wanted to talk briefly and then get Harrison's final comment on this is, well, look at these headlines. What are the headlines here?
Kanye West comes out of the closet.
Kanye West comes out of the closet.
Yeah, comes out of the closet as a Trump supporter.
Kanye West comes out of the closet as a Trump supporter.
And Kanye West on Snoop.
And Kanye West on Snoop. And that's what this is all about. And the videos and the articles are on Infowars.com. But Snoop Dogg is an admitted MTV Sumner Redstone cock-riding bitch of Sumner Redstone. I mean, that's what he is. I talked about in an early video how they're all paid. I've been the people that were in the meetings. Snoop Dogg sounds like Urkel. How do I set people up? I'm a nerd from, South Central. I'll set up the black people. Sure. Okay. How do I do it? Well, the CIA says I say smoke crack and weed. I'll do it. Yes, sir. I will. Kanye's for real, folks. Urkel's not. And that's what all the black rappers that were real and all the boxers, everybody loved Trump because he paid them better. He treated them good. He took them to the racist country clubs where no blacks were allowed, and Trump would make jokes and throw the racist out. I mean, Jesus Christ, do you know why everybody loves Trump so much? He's about energy. He doesn't care what color you are. Oh, God, if I even told you, they would go crazy with that. Trump likes black people. And he likes their energy, but I'm going to leave it at that. Yeah, and everybody's got great energy, but it can be bad or it can be good. Somebody's got powerful energy, it can be really bad, it can be really good. And black folks need to get into their good energy, like everybody does. But that said, why don't you get in here, Harrison? There's one point I want you to make.
That was the coming out of the closet.
Coming out of the closet. Yeah, he said a while back, like he said, I've been in the closet for a year and a half supporting Trump. They threw me in a mental institution for supporting him a year and a half ago, and I'm done. And Trump's delivering on peace deals, the economy, and all this stuff. And the globalists say, no, we have open borders, you're a racist, or you hate Mexicans. He never said that. And it's like, this is a test of how smart we are. So that's my comment. Just think for yourselves, folks, and realize when MTV deploys Snoop Dogg, that guy is a total TV head nerd. He says Kanye is the white face. And I'm not demonizing whites as bad. But if you want to really use that metaphor, Kanye's just being real. And is actually successful himself. You look at Urkel. You look at Snoop the pussy. And, all his BS stuff. He's the Judas goat leaving you into slavery. And he's the guy putting on the whole black act. And I know folks that know him. I've met him. You're sitting there around Snoop and you're like, is that a white lawyer talking? You walk around the corner, it's like, well, that'll be a better deal if you actually give me a better percentage point on that. Oh, what's up, my brothers? Me weird. You pimp so good. I'm down with the home. The meal say, oh, look, he makes fun of a black guy. No, the black guy is doing the fake act. So get in here and we'll finish this transmission.
Sure. So I just, it was Kanye's song that he put out, and he says, I was in the closet for about a year and a half, and I had to come out and say it. And just listening to that song, reading his tweets, I just have this huge smile on my face. I'm so happy that there's somebody out there that's popular, that's well respected, that's acknowledged to be a total genius in what he does, and he's coming out just saying, It's okay. It's okay to think differently, and just something that simple is so rare.
That's
and
2 plus 2 equals 4.
So exciting. It's 2 plus 2 equals 4, and everybody, all the brainwashed people tell you, oh, that's crazy. And so the question is, why that big of a backlash? Why are all of these people going at Kanye and saying, oh, you're a traitor to your race? Oh, all this.
And by the way, I see people saying this is cutting out, they're blocking it. Everybody share this, everybody copy it to your own channel. It's all copyright free. Go ahead.
And so why is the establishment seem so obsessed with keeping black people in this cutout position that they want them to be in? And it's because they're scared of them. That's the whole point. When people say, "Oh, black,"
I saw a comment. He's respected as Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby was a conservative. He's not perfect. That's why they set him up. Okay, I'm not saying he's perfect, but that again, there you go. See, just like they told Diamonds and Silk in Congress, you can't make money. You're black, and they had a black guy, Hank Johnson, tell him that. See how racist you are against your own people?
Right.
I want black people to make a lot of money. I want them to be successful. I want them to be successful so they go past me and take. See.
Right.
Not just in football. God, the leftist racism against black people is incredible.
Well, and it's because they're scared of you. They don't want you turning your eyes towards the people who are actually keeping you enslaved. They're telling you all white people are keeping you enslaved, so focus on them, attack them, because if we're fighting each other, then we don't turn our gaze to the people who are actually on top and take them out if we're constantly, struggling with each other. And here's another thing, is that black people know that they've been systematically oppressed for the entire existence.
So they misdirect it towards white-collar workers.
Right. Well, there's no. That's true. That is true. You can't say, oh no, black people they're just playing the victim complex. They have been victimized. They have been oppressed. But so has everybody. They have to a slightly greater degree, but they don't want you to break out of that. They're keeping you in that by convincing you it's because you're black, or convincing you it's all white people doing it. And the reason they're so scared.
Victimology versus victory.
Right, yeah, victim versus victor mentality. But one thing, so here's something that I've noticed. This is just a quick little personal anecdote. I was filming, we're on the streets of New York with Owen. Owen's going around, we're talking to people, we're talking to everybody. He's talking to this black guy, this older black guy who doesn't like Trump at all, and they're sort of arguing back and forth and getting into it. And this other guy comes up, he's a young white guy, maybe my age, and he came specifically to mess with us, and he has his phone out, and he's like, oh, are you telling us about the gay frogs? You talking about the gay frogs? And Owen's like, yeah, well, it's this chemical called atrazine, and it turns frogs gay. And the young white guy's like, oh, that's ridiculous. Ah, you're so dumb. And the older black guy's like, yo, just shut up for a second. What is the chemical called? And he's very concerned. And that is the spirit that I've gotten from a lot of black people, just from personal experience.
And by the way, let's expand on that. They say there's no difference in human groups. And statistically, there's like a 1% difference, but that's the difference between a lot of things. Whether it's running fast or IQ or anything. In major studies, YouTube this, Google this, Bing it now, Google's fake. Search engine, black people fluoride. Major studies, it's twice as bad for black people. For whatever reason, it's really bad for black people.
Yeah.
And they go, don't call me black people. It's really bad for African Americans. I'm sorry I'm telling you don't abort your kids and watch out for poison. I'm sorry I'm a crackerhead. That's what I mean. I'm like genuinely trying to help people.
Yeah, no, and I'll have other conversations where I'll be talking to a black friend about conspiracy theories or whatever, or we'll be talking about MLK, and he'll say, well, do you know about what they did to MLK? And I'm like, yeah, of course I do. They wrote letters saying, you better kill yourself or we're going to release these audio tapes. They did this, they did that, and like I know all of it because I care about this stuff because those are real conspiracies. And the black people are like, oh wow, you care about this stuff? And it's like, yes, of course I care about this. We're fighting for the same thing here.
What are people saying? We're telling you atrazine is sterilizing you, giving you cancer,
right.
And people are, Alex is short. Yeah, I'm 5'11", he's 6'3". Who cares? What color he is, what color I am, how tall we are. It's the information. See how it's all about what color you are, how tall you are. We're not talking about that.
Right. Well, except in that they use it as a wedge to divide people. And so I'm just so happy and just so thankful for what Kanye is doing and the fact that he's standing up for other people. At the same time, I think Shania Twain came out and said, "Oh, I probably would have voted for Trump." And then the next day, it's this long apology. I'm so sorry, I've insulted. Same with Chance the Rapper. Chance comes out and says the obvious. Hey, black people don't have to be Democrats. And the next day, there's a obviously sort of pre.
Hey, but they're mad at me. Look, suddenly I'm taller than Harrison. Look, now I'm taller. Look.
I know. Well, you weren't wearing your platform shoes, so it's,
Now they can all listen to me. I'm taller now. It isn't a matter. My thoughts are tall. It's ridiculous. I never thought bad because I'm 5'11". I never thought like I'm like bad. I mean, this thing like you're fat, you're short. What does that even matter? You're black, you're white. And literally, I'm like the left tells you what color you are, how tall you are, what sex you are.
Yeah, totally
it's about ideas, man. Like what restaurant is good, what music's good. Let's end this. My wife's gonna be really pissed. Your girlfriend waiting on you?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, well, let's end this live transmission. And we made a lot of good points here today. And Dude's coming over for the birthday party anyways. I'll probably have more videos coming up. But here's the deal. A lot of people think I get on here to like put myself before you. To try to get you to like, oh, love me, or then be my fans. I'm not about fans. Could have already been bought up by the globalists a long time ago. God, at the top of the deal, they offered me $10 million a year. We bring in a lot more than that a year, but it funds the operation. So I've already been there, folks. I already told you all this stuff. I'm not sold out. And it doesn't matter. It's about you. So we've covered some real issues here today. They're microwaving us. They're giving us poisonous GMO food. Can we grow up and stop worrying about what color we are and realize those that are pushing that are the controllers? Trump is trying to stop that. Doesn't mean he's perfect. Kanye's not perfect. I'm not perfect. But this is a real issue. So on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube, we're done. That's it for now. God bless you all. Infowars.com.